Hey guys, Victor from Victor G Photography here, and I'm showing you another video that I had done recently. This is with a wonderful fitness model. Her name's Anita, just based out of the Sacramento area. Anyways, we shot in this great gym called Iron Addiction in Roseville. We had a couple lights set up, which you're going to see in the video, of course, and just kind of want to make this little intro for you guys to take a look at. So, watch the video, tell me what you think. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, we are in the gym. I have a simple 2-light setup with a AD600 600-watt strobe on the right-hand side facing the model. And then as you can see in the back, I have the TT685 from Godox that is bare lit and it's shooting straight at her. What I wanted to do was just be able to create a simple 2-light setup. We worked with the mirror, as you can see, to kind of use as a reflector to bring in a lot of the light. So in these kinds of shots, you don't need a ton of equipment to use. These 2 lights were just perfect for me. I think my lighting settings were at, I think the AD600 was at 1/16th power, and the strobe or the flashback there was set at 1/16th as well. The mini flashlight does not have a lot of power, and I just wanted to be a little bit of a kicker light, so at 1/16th power it was enough to be able to compete with the AD600. When working with models that are fitness or athletes or anything like that, you really want them to be engaging all their muscles when you're shooting. A lot of core, a lot of flexing, because they're going to be very sticklers on how they look with the images. They always want their muscles to be shining and best foot forward. Here we had her on the Smith machines. Now for this one, we weren't actually going to be having her doing any squats or anything like that. We just wanted to have it as a good background for posing. I think the images came really good. We just used a simple sandwich light with the AD600 on the left with the softbox, and then the bare bulb flash on the right hand side. And you can just see in these images, there's a little bit of a lens flare on the right, but I kind of liked it, so I kept it. This is a great example of sometimes just imaging that doesn't work well. I wanted her to be able to pose with the chains around her, but the backdrop was not as good. There's a door behind her, and I thought that maybe it could work out, but you can see in this shot right here that it was very distracting behind her. So we ended up moving and putting her in front of the weights, and still same lighting. It's a sandwich lighting, camera on the light on the left and then on the right. It's really hard to shoot right at a mirror because you're always going to get a reflection from the lights in, so you really got to be able to angle it correctly, which is just something that you want to look out for when you're doing something like that. Then the last setup here is we had her on a bicep machine, and just kind of fun little poses, nothing crazy. We just wanted to be able to get some fun shots with this one. Just a single strobe just pointed right at her on the camera left. So that is the setup that we had for the shoot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As far as the rest of the shoot, we did take a lot of photos. My camera ended up dying, so I wasn't able to record any, but you can definitely check them all out in the blog, which is going to be linked in the description portion, blah, 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 down below. Anyways, the camera that I ended up using was my D750 with the 24-70 2.8. I chose the 24-70 because there wasn't a whole lot of room in the studio or in the gym, and so it just kind of gave me a lot of versatility to be able to get a little bit wider than if I used my 70-200. Also, the settings, I believe, were ISO 100. I usually will bring it down to the lowest ISO that I can get, just so that my image quality is great. And then I was shooting at, I believe, 2.8 at 1/160th of a second. So thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. And like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And like always, I will see you guys in the next video.